What's up, family? We're back. I know you've got a lot of questions. You're wondering, where have you guys been? What have you guys been doing? We'll all catch up in just a little bit. We've been working behind the scenes really, really hard, and we're hoping with this new franchise, with this new format of our old Funday Friday series, we're hoping that you, A, learn a lot, but B, also get a lot of behind the scenes action going on. So we're going to show you a lot more of that, a lot more tips and tricks. But I know there's a lot of changes going on, but we want you to remember that with a recteq and a good recipe, baby, anything is possible. So without further ado, I introduce you to Funday. All right, we're having a tailgate here at recteq, baby. Football is back, so you know the chefs are back with some awesome recipes. You know, we've got Chef John over here. What's up, Chef John?
How you doing, my friend? I'm so happy to be back in tailgating season.
I'm happy to be back too, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Guys, you got Chef Greg over there. Show Chef Greg for half a second. We'll come and see Chef Greg in just a second. Look at him cracking beers already.
I love it.
Man.
It's tailgating season.
That's
my
right.
friend.
It's tailgating season. All right, John, we're going to roll right into
Okay.
it. What have you got going on for us today, baby?
All right, so I know you guys have seen this because they've been viral all over the internet, but we're going to be doing some bacon-wrapped Cheeto onion rings. That's
What?
right. Little bacon-wrapped Cheeto, hot Cheeto onion rings,
Cheese
Jody.
and crackers. All right, show us what you got. Show all the
All right,
folks
so
what you got going on.
This is what you're gonna need to make this recipe. We got some flour. We've got a little bit of egg in here. I've got some water. Obviously, you're gonna need some hot Cheetos. You're gonna need that Ron Screaming Pig, and you gotta have that Match Louisiana hot sauce. That is exactly right. We got a little bit of bacon and then an onion, and that's it, Jody. That's all you're gonna need.
I like how you're repurposing
Yeah.
those aluminum buckets.
That's right. They're
like
not just for catching drips out of your grill. You can use them for other stuff as well. That's right. I like them because they're disposable and perfect for a tailgate. Because after I'm done, I can just throw them away.
All right, so you're gonna be showing us an awesome onion ring recipe.
Yes, sir.
I like it, Chef John.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
we'll be right back. Let me get through this tailgate setup with these. Oh man, I love those coolers. Those
Coolers are
look good.
fantastic.
What's up, Chef Greg? What do you got going on
Man,
for us?
we're living the dream. We're trying to make a delicious carne asada loaded trash can nachos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of
Yeah.
our favorite videos ever.
Oh, it's gonna be so
was
much
the
fun.
trash can
We're gonna
nachos.
start with some skirt steak, but it's all about presentation here, and this is a fun one that you can build this, and maybe we need to like do a life size with an actual gigantic trash can.
Right,
next time.
right. No, I
Yeah.
agree. What have you got? What do we need for this recipe, Chef Greg?
Super simple. We're gonna marinate the skirt steak in some lemon juice, olive oil, and some Ben's heifer dust. For the queso, it couldn't be any easier. We got some poblano pepper, some onions, some Colby Jack, some Velveeta, hate it if you want, some chorizo, some drained beans, rotel, and your favorite beer. So it's like a combination like beer, cheese, loaded queso, because when you're tailgating, you want to keep it simple.
That's right.
So if you put everybody into the pool, beverage included, it's gonna be amazing.
I love that. Thank you so much, Chef Greg. So before we get out of here really quick, favorite seasoning for a tailgate?
Ooh. I mean, I got to go with the heifer dust. I mean, if I'm cooking, you know, bratwurst and peppers and onions, it's my go-to. It's salt, pepper. It's delicious.
All right. We're going to go right back to Chef John really quick. Chef John, what's your favorite sauce for a tailgate?
My favorite sauce has got to be that AB's sauce. That stuff is absolutely that sort of white, kind of Alabama-y sauce.
I love that.
Not necessarily a fan of the football team, but love the sauce.
All right, well, you guys get started. While these guys go head-to-head, we're going to check out some recteqs in the wild. Check it out. The 2024 Boys and Girls Club Burger Battle is in the books. We love this event. We love participating every year. The cool thing about it, you got to use a recteq to turn in a burger. Let's meet some of the participants. We got our buddy Chef Todd here with Abel Brown. He's won this event twice. There he is putting on some delicious cheese on his B380 there. Next up is our friends at Finch and Fifth. They used that B380X Deluxe. Our buddies with Sheehan's Irish Pub, they got that B380 there. They've actually used a recteq to put some menu items out at their restaurant. The winners, you see them here, Midtown Tavern. Congratulations, y'all, toasting up those buns. Our buddies at Tank and Taps here, pattying up some burgers and putting them on that B380. Again, you have to use a recteq in order to turn in your burger for this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Here's our friends at Brinkley's Chop House, giving those burgers some flame-broiled kisses. And again, this is all done for the Boys and Girls Club. Last but not least, our friends at Cucina 503. Here's our setup, ladies and gentlemen. We use that Smokestone and 2 Black Edition bullseyes. Our team, look at this beautiful day. Couldn't have asked for a better day. Our team consists of Chef John, Eric Bendues, Dylan Paulette, Tim Crawford and Mr. Christian Frazier and myself. There you can see the guys pattying up our burgers. We did a unique burger this year. I'm going to let Chef John tell you guys all about it in just 1 second.
So today we took this ground brisket, Wagyu brisket, smoked it on the BFG to an internal temperature of about 130, 140 degrees. We pulled it off, cooled all of that down. Then when we came out to the battlegrounds, we cranked up the Bullseye Deluxe and the Smoke Stone. We went ahead and put the burgers on the Smoke Stone, really bring them up to temperature, then got a great sear on that Smoke Stone, pulled them off, topped them with pimento cheese. We also made some delicious bacon out of some pork belly, smoked it on the flagship for about 12 hours today. Came out absolutely delicious. Put that between 2 pieces of brioche bun. This is a winner.
This thing's gonna be hands down the best burger out of the whole burger battle. Let me taste it right now. These guys have done an amazing job putting this burger together all month long. Let's see how the flavors work together. Oh my God. Yo. Just that delicious, supple Wagyu burger. That pimento cheese, it's got a little spice to it. And then that pork belly bacon. All in that toasted brioche bun. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Woo.
And there's Chef John slicing up that delicious smoked pork belly that we topped our burgers with. Man, it was a great event. Thank you to all of the restaurants that participated. Thank you to everybody that came by our booth. We really do appreciate you. But most importantly, thank you to the Boys and Girls Club of Augusta for making a difference. Make sure you guys look them up on social media and follow them, because we will be participating next year at the 2025 Burger Battle. And next year, we're going to be bringing home that belt, ladies and gentlemen.
Supporting the Boys and Girls Club. It was absolutely amazing. And again, congratulations to Midtown Tavern. They are the winners. We did not bring home the belt this year. We got a respectable third place for all of those of you wondering, but we'll be coming for that belt next year, Midtown Tavern, so you better watch out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section down below. We're actually going to be getting to all of those at the end of the show when we're tasting some of this delicious food prepared by our world-class chefs. Speaking of those world-class chefs, we got to get back to them because they're going to show us what they're doing. All right, Chef John.
What up, Jody?
What you got going on for us?
All
Give
right,
us a quick rundown, big guy.
Hey, so the first things first, we got to cut these onions, right? Get these onion rings. Now, I like to make sure that they're nice and thick, right, buddy? That is the key. And then to not try to break them when you're pushing them out. The key to this is there's going to be a fat side and a thin side. Push it from the thin side, and they'll come right out.
Awesome. What grill are you gonna be using today,
I've got
big guy?
the Road Warrior. It's the perfect grill, Jody. Now, when you're thinking about tailgating, this is the perfect grill for all of your tailgating needs, right? The collapsible legs make it perfect to set on the back of your tailgate. It'll run off of an inverter in your truck. It is ready to rock. Perfect grill for tailgating. Only thing I use when I go to tailgates.
$100 off right now at recteq.com.
That's right, my man.
We got our tailgate special going on, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check that out. If you're on the fence, you got to pull the trigger now, baby.
All right, so next step is we got to make a quick egg wash, Jody. So all I did was take 4 eggs, and I'm using about 2 cups of water, right? See how I'm using that drip bucket?
Yes, sir.
That's key right there, my friend. That is key. That way it's going to make cleanup so easy at that tailgate.
That's the worst part about a tailgate is having to clean up after
It
it.
sure enough is. So now we're going to take our Flamin' Hot Cheetos, right? Now, I have a Roboku. Now, this thing is like the Mac Daddy food processor, right? Out of all the food processors, this is the best one you could money can buy. But your regular food processor at home will work just fine. So we're just going to pulse these up, right? Till we get a nice ground powder. Right? That's perfect. Doesn't take long.
How could you do that at a tailgate, big guy?
I would just bring my Roboku with me, but if you don't have one, you could put it in a zip top bag and kind of smash it with your hand, or take like a meat mallet and mash it with that. That would
You're
be
a
totally
bougie
simple.
tailgater.
I'm a
I
little
like
bougie.
that.
Well, I'm making gourmet food for my tailgating friends. That's all they like, Jared. That's all they like. You should know.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now that we have all of our ingredients, we're ready to go. We got some flour, we got some egg wash, and then we have our Cheetos. We're going to go ahead and take our onions, right? So this is the key right here. You're gonna go flour first, Jody, right?
Okay.
Then we're gonna go egg. Then we're gonna go back in the flour, right?
Double penetration, I like it.
Yep, and then we're gonna go straight back in the egg wash for a little bit more stick. and then boom.
Cool.
Right now, the key to this is you want to let this sit in here for about 5 minutes covered in these Cheetos before you start to move them to the next phase, right? So
You've already got something ready for us,
I've
my
got
man.
some ready, big guy. I'm not going to make you wait that long. So what we're going to do next is once these things have, see how they kind of adhere? The longer you let them sit in there, the more that Cheeto is going to adhere.
Could you
to
use
that.
any type of chips?
You could. You could sour cream and onion, barbecue would be awesome. You know what I'm going to try next is I'm going to try some Funyuns or some pork rinds. I think either one of those would be awesome. All right, so now we're just going to wrap this up, big guy.
Just one piece of bacon?
Just one piece of bacon. Now, if you wanted to, if you were worried about the bacon not getting super crispy, you could slice the bacon longwise, right? Make it a little thinner, and that way you know that it's going to render out properly. But I like my bacon a little bit loose, Jody. I'm not going to lie.
All right.
A little loose.
What pellets are you going to be burning today, big guy?
The Ultimate Blend pellets, a perfect blend of red oak, white oak, and hickory. I absolutely love it, my friend. Okay, so now that we're at this point, we're going to take that Ron's Screaming Pig, often imitated, never duplicated, part of that rub and sauce bundle.
Now that's our spicy rub available.
That's right. And we're going to go straight on the grill. 375, Jody, for about 25 minutes just to render out that bacon, make the onions a little softer. Yeah. It's going to be perfect, right? I love the grill mat is probably my favorite accessory at recteq. Okay. Non-stick, dishwasher safe. You can put anything on it, anything that's going to fall through the grates. This is the accessory you're going to need right here.
Love that, Chef John. So time of temp?
So we're going to go 25 minutes, 375 degrees, and it's going to be perfect.
All right. I love it, Chef John. Let's go on over here to Chef Greg. He's been waiting patiently. Chef Greg, you got to show us this delicious meat that you got going on over here, big guy.
So we just cut this skirt steak into more manageable pieces. So normally, depending on the skirt steak, you can have an inside skirt or an outside skirt. The outside skirt's going to be a lot smaller. I prefer the inside skirt.
Love it.
But again, grain is really important. So cut it into manageable sections. Where they're making nachos or tacos, typically 3-4 inches in length, because you can see the grain running like this. That way, when we slice it, we go against the grain. But we kind of cleaned up a little bit of the fat. Now, I don't mind some of the fat. Okay?
My inappropriate joke for the day is I enjoy inside skirt as well.
Yeah, always.
No more today, everybody. Sorry.
Yep. So we're gonna hit that with some olive oil and some heifer dust.
Oh, your go-to seasoning for the tailgate. I like it.
You know it. And then for me, the easiest way to squeeze an onion, you can do a lime. Is just grab those tongs and just like
y'all, chef tip alert.
Maximum squeeze it here. Chef tip alert. And even if your limes are stubborn and like not juicy, you'll get all the juice out of that.
Thank you
now
for
you
showing
can
this, Chef
you can
Greg.
put this in a zip top bag. You can easily do this ahead of time. It's really up to you. But maybe if you're not into skirt steak and maybe you want to have leftover brisket, you can do the same recipe with leftover brisket, pulled pork, chicken, all sorts of stuff. We'll marinate that for a little bit and then we'll throw it in the recteq till like 130 degrees, nice and medium rare, and be really good.
What's your favorite grill for the tailgate, Chef Greg?
And I like the 590 Deck Boss, and here's why. So I need a little more room,
yes,
right?
Me
but
too.
It's still easy to move.
Yep.
Right? This grill with you and a buddy can easily go in the back of a truck, but I got plenty of room and height in there for all sorts of fun stuff. So to build the queso, it couldn't be any easier. Now, if you've got more time on your hands, you could do this in a foil pan. You could easily do this in a Dutch oven. There's no right or wrong way.
But the foil pans are super disposable, great for a tailgate.
100%. Now, we got this thing ripping hot, smoky, delicious. Woo! Now, for me, I know this chorizo is not oily, right? Some chorizos you get, there's a lot of grease to them. If that's the case, cook it down, use a paper towel, and you can remove a lot of that grease from there as well. But all we're gonna do is take some poblano and onion and cook it in with that.
Where can they find this recipe at, Chef Greg?
It's already on the website with the worst picture of myself on there. So thank you, Taylor. You know, back in the day, and you know, we had the wow face.
Yes, sir. We did.
It's a wow face in a bucket.
Right.
So not a fan.
Say O face.
Yeah, no, it's a wow face. So we're gonna cook that chorizo down, okay, and then we'll take a can of your favorite spiced tomato and some drained black beans. Pretty simple. And then we're gonna take our pepper jack cheese.
Love it.
Just like this, okay? You're gonna add a whole beer, preferably one you have not consumed yet.
And you can prep this the day before, right, Chef Greg?
Yeah, absolutely. And then we're gonna add a whole 2-pound chub of Velveeta. And this is gonna go on the recteq until it all melts. It's like maybe 15, 20 minutes. So it's like combination beer, cheese, queso, but I hate limes, I'm not gonna lie. and my tailgates are pretty busy. So if I remove all of the options and put everybody into the pool, it speeds up the line.
That's a great chef tip for a tailgate, sir. Just go ahead and prep it the day before, throw it all in the day of, right?
Yeah, and now I don't have to worry about like the nacho bar with like just the meat or just the cheese or everybody in the pool. So this is gonna go right in, get melted, and be absolutely delicious. And all I gotta do is cook off the steak and start building some nachos, man.
All right, Chef Greg, give us your favorite accessory for the tailgate.
Ooh, I think for me it's gonna be that barbecue tool set. Right now these tongs, I'm using them for everything. Now if I got pork butts on there, that BFS, that really big spatula comes into key. But I'd have to go with the 6-piece tool set, man. At that point, there's nothing I can't cook.
Man. All right, are you gonna have to flip any of this at any time, Chef Greg?
Well, we'll flip the steak, but the cheese, no. We'll just put it on there, let it go, and be done with it. Now, if we had more time, we're having a little more libations, I could turn that down and put it all in the foil pan, and that could easily go 225 for like 2 hours.
Sweet.
So there's really no rules. It's just however much time you have and kind of how lazy you want to be. And the best part about cooking on the recteq is the grill does all the work.
That's right, baby.
Like, it makes us look good.
Yep.
I mean, we know what we're doing, but honestly, like, is it that complicated? No.
All right.
No.
Speaking of flipping things, we have literally the most unique way to flip a burger that you have ever seen in your life, and it comes to us from our buddy Travis Pastrana and Channel 199. If you haven't checked it out, we really wanted you guys to check it out. So here it is, the most unique way to flip a burger ever. Here it is. Check it out.
Yo, Banks, can you keep an eye on these burgers and just flip them whenever they're ready? Just flip them once.
You told me to flip the burgers, right? I mean, I literally flipped the burgers. Did I do something wrong? Am I in trouble?
Get the first one.
That was teamwork. That was a team effort for that. I did half the work on that.
You weren't even here. I feel like you killed it, man. Thank you, Tom.
Where's my one?
There's nothing that crew at Channel 199 can't do. I mean, Travis Pastrana, 6-time X Games champion. Our buddy Banksy169, you guys got to follow him on social media. Banks is an amazing person, an amazing motocrosser, and a heck of a cook too. You guys have got to follow. If you're not following Channel 199, you're really missing out on the recteq lifestyle and what it means to be part of the recteq family, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you go and follow them. Now, if you'd like to see yourself on an episode of Funday, we'd love for you to tag us on any post that you post on social, okay? Tag recteq, and we will be out there in the stratosphere. We'll be out there on the internet combing them and picking out our next post for Funday. So if you want to be featured in a Funday post, make sure you're tagging recteq on all of your social media posts. Promise you, we'll find you, okay? All right, let's get back to Chef John. Chef John, you've got those onion rings. Are they done, baby?
Come on, let's take a look.
Let's get on in there, TaylorMade.
Let's get in the Road Warrior. Check this out.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, man. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious?
So how do you know when they're done, big guy?
Well, you can see that the fat has already rendered out of all of this bacon, right? And that's really what you're looking for. As soon as that fat's done, you know the onion's going to be cooked to perfection. So we're just going to get a towel. We're going to get in here.
That stick-resistant mat, again, it's dishwasher safe, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
right.
You just throw that bad boy in the dishwasher. I like to hand wash it, but those things take a beating and keep on ticking, baby.
That's it right there.
Oh,
How
man,
good
look
do
at that
those look?
bubbly.
Yes, sir.
I love that crustification of those Cheetos.
Yep.
Again, they've got different flavors coming out all the time.
That's right.
So you're able to kind of change it up if you like.
Yeah, use your own imagination when it comes to these. Whatever chip you like is going to be perfect for these onion rings right here.
Now,
This-
for a tailgate big guy, could you prep this stuff the day before?
Yeah, I would. This is one of those things I would totally prep the day before. Make it easy on yourself. Put it in whatever you have, a Tupperware, zip top bag, whatever you got. Put it in the cooler. And that way, when you get to the game, all you're doing is grilling. That's all you have to do.
Absolutely.
Prep's already done.
I love that.
That's
I
what
love
I'm
that.
talking about.
So,
So
any other tips or tricks about these bad boys, that they should remember? You were telling me about the onions this morning.
yeah. So, guys, make it easy on yourself, guys and gals.
crying this morning
Yeah,
in the
make
kitchen.
it easy on yourselves. Those onions, when you're cutting those onions, when they're nice and warm, those juices are just like popping out of that onion.
Right.
You can't see them, but they're there, and it's very fragrant. So do it. Make it easy on yourself. Put the onions in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes before you slice them. It kind of cools them down and makes it so that it doesn't pop everywhere. Jerry.
Love that.
Little
That's a great chef
Yeah.
tip alert.
Yeah,
Wee,
for
woo,
sure,
wee, woo,
for
chef
sure.
tip alert.
Yeah, but I had a great time tailgating season, guys. Take advantage right now of all the offers we have for tailgating season. If you haven't gone to recteq.com and checked it out, definitely go check it out. Hang out in that recipe section for a little bit, and I guarantee you're gonna find something you're gonna love.
Yep. And then how can they find you on social media, Chef John?
I'm easy. I'm right here. I am Chef John Pinnell
What?
on all social media.
You got it on that knife there?
Yeah, you can get anything. Right now
Oh,
we have
snap.
we
Look
have
at this on the cutting board, too?
That's right. We have new engraving going on at recteq, so take
Oh,
advantage.
wow.
If there was something that you ever wanted engraved, to make it personalized and make it yours.
And who dubbed you the tailgate champion?
Well, I
don't have this one.
I don't say that about myself, but people say that about me. They have been known to say that about me. That
All right, that's
I'm a
enough
tailgating
of
chef.
this section here. We're going to head on. Thanks, Chef John.
Yes, sir.
We're going to head on over to Chef Greg. He's been building his delicious trash can nachos. I love that.
Absolutely. So not long, that queso is super melty and delicious. We're gonna build this kind of upside down. So we got some chips,
I like
some
where
cheese,
your head's going, Greg.
some cilantro, a little bit of lettuce. That steak is almost done behind me. We'll pull that off. We got some fire roasted salsa. This recipe's on the website as well.
What?
We got some shredded cheese.
What's your preferred cheese, Greg?
I like a Colby Jack on this one, okay? Now you could do, obviously you're not melting this down, but I like a Colby Jack. You go pepper jack too. There's not a right or a wrong way to do it. Havarti, I mean, you might as well, man. But you kind of want to like, think of it like nacho lasagna. So you're just building your layers, right?
gosh.
Layer by layer. Don't rush it, okay? Don't rush it. Just have
And you guys can
have fun
also
with it.
see the previous episodes of us building these trash can nachos. There are 2 previous episodes of this. Check it out on YouTube. Just Google trash can nachos and recteq, and you should be able to find it.
Yeah, it's a great way, like you can have a party with this. So that steak is almost done. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this off. I got that foil pan right here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I find you gotta click the tongs like 3
Yes,
times
sir.
for good
Yes,
luck.
sir.
There you go.
You gotta make sure they work.
Let 'em
Yeah.
know.
So we're gonna pull.
Wow. Look at
This
that
off
meat,
right
y'all. I wish y'all
Okay.
could smell that right now.
That heifer dust caramelizing in there. Stuff is tasty.
Cheese and crackers. And
Okay.
again, what grill are you using, Chef
I
Greg?
got the Deck Boss 590 right there. Now we're gonna go ahead and top this final layer off right here. Now I got my knife right there, nice and
What?
sharp.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
You got a knife too?
I do.
Oh man.
And now,
that's
if anybody,
messed
needs
up.
their, if anybody needs their like new glasses, we can go a font as big as you want.
Right.
Okay? So we're just
Love
gonna go
that
ahead,
Chef Greg knife.
and we got these disposable cutting boards. We use these all the time at Academy. And if
Yes,
this
sir.
isn't like the biggest barbecue hack and cheat on the market,
Especially for tailgating, big
Oh my
guy.
God, it
You don't
makes-
have to bring the giant cutting boards. You can
you
just bring these.
throw it away.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're talking
Okay.
about.
So we're gonna go ahead and slice up some of that skirt steak, and let's build our top layer here. The
And they
cool
fit
part
behind
about
the seat
this
so easily.
Is all of that juice and cheese is gonna like sauce the nachos.
Oh yeah.
So now you got to get a big bucket. You got to flip it upside down. Okay.
Oh yes.
This
Chef
is going to be
Greg.
great.
Oh, it's
I
gonna
am
be
very excited about
ridiculous.
this.
Now, all the way to the top. Okay. I even
Yeah.
thought about you could do the BFG buckets and then just like flip it upside down and smash it, but you know we've not smashed it yet.
We had no. Again, this is a new rendition
I know.
for any of you just now tuning in. This is Funday presented by recteq. A lot of questions are probably down below. I'm going to start to get to those. But again, ladies and gentlemen, this is not Funday Friday. This is just Funday. This could happen any day of the week. We're going to try to hit about one of these a month to give you some more behind-the-scenes action here at recteq, but also show you these amazing recipes available at recteq.com.
I think every day you get to cook in a recteq's a fun
Oh
day.
my gosh,
So
cheese
check
and
it out.
crackers.
So, do we get a countdown here?
Absolutely. All right, everybody, if you're ready, we're going to give it the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Lift it. Whoa!
Yeah.
That right there does not suck.
Oh, my
That looks
goodness.
delicious.
but it's just the
and crackers,
cheese
Chef
and everything.
Greg.
Like, man, that's what I'm talking about.
I think the only thing, Chef
Oh,
Greg,
my
I could think of
Love
that
that.
made this a little bit different would be if we used tots. I'm a big fan of the tots.
I love that.
Ooh, like
that as well.
the spicy Cheeto wrapped bacon tots?
No, tots instead of chips.
Tonchos.
Tonchos.
We can make tonchos. I like it.
Dylan Paulette said that burger crushed it at the burger battle. We
Yeah.
appreciate you,
We had a
Dylan.
guacamole landslide. I'm sorry.
We've got Joseph Grubb out there from Wytheville. Shout out Glenn Scarberry. Matt's our biggest fan. They want us to buy a Starlink. They said they think that that'll work better. Well, actually, Starlink does not have a very good upload speed,
No,
everybody.
that's
So that is not very good.
We
for
could've
the
done it with the
internet. Believe
Cheetos.
us, we've done our research. We love you. We thank you.
delicious, a little smokiness.
But again, good questions. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. But what's your?
Check
Oh,
this
yeah.
out. Let's do that. Let's get a little
That's
cheese
the
on
play
there.
right there.
A little cheese on there.
Well, traditionally, beer cheese and onion rings go together. So now we have like a loaded Tex-Mex beer cheese. Yeah,
That slaps. That's really good.
absolutely. So tasty.
All right. Any closing tips or tricks or anything you guys want to say?
Don't,
No, you go
no, no.
no, sir. You go first.
I was gonna be nice. I had less food in my mouth. Don't overcomplicate it. Have fun. Invite all your friends. Share the workload. One, you can share the budget too.
Yep.
But don't overcomplicate it. At the end of the day, you're having fun with your friends and family. You're cooking good food. There could be worse things in life.
That's what I'm talking about. And let the recteq do all the work. But if you guys ever need us, feel free to reach out to us 24/7. I'm Chef John Pennell on all social media.
Check me out at Chef Greg Muller. Nice sharp knife there. Yeah, good call there, Jody.
And if you guys have any questions about your grill, about the recteq lifestyle, about any kind of recipes, give us a call here at recteq, 706-922-0890. We've got 100% U.S.-based customer service here to help you, ladies and gentlemen, 24 hours a day. Again, we've got recteq.com for a resource. We've also got YouTube, all of our social media channels, so please make sure you're following us on other ones as well.
So good.
We're live right now on Facebook and YouTube, and we thank each and every one of you for watching. We really do appreciate y'all. Again, we're going to try to hit these about once a month. Give you a little bit more behind-the-scenes access, and of course, some amazing recteq recipes.
Shoot, yeah.
All right,
That's
boys.
right.
Well, it was a fun episode. I really appreciate all your hard work.
Absolutely.
You guys
No
absolutely killed it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Again, this is Funday presented by recteq. We're going to have some fun out here teaching you some amazing stuff. Check out recteq.com right now for the tailgate special. Both of these grills are $100 off. From each and every one of us, we'll see you.
At the recteq.
Man, those nachos, y'all.